Do you know that some of your favorite white celebrities are raising black kids? Well, you might have seen these celebrities being the center of attention and expected that they follow the pattern of racism left in Hollywood and the showbiz industry. However, surprisingly, these white celebrities have chosen to challenge societal norms and openly talk about the joy of having and raising black kids. From Oscar-winning actors to chart-topping musicians, these stars have embraced diverse parenting in ways that defy stereotypes and challenge expectations. Whether through adoption, interracial relationships, or blended families, these celebrities are spending a wholesome life with their black kids. But who are the white celebrities who proudly have black kids? In this video, let's find out. Number 15. Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, best known for his role as Wolverine in the X-Men franchise, and his wife, Deborah Lee Furness, have built a beautiful and diverse family through adoption. After struggling with multiple miscarriages, the couple decided to adopt, consciously choosing to give a home to children in need, particularly those of mixed racial heritage, who often have a harder time finding adoptive parents. Their son, Oscar Maximilian Jackman, born in May 2000, is of mixed heritage, and from the very beginning, Hugh and Deborah Lee made sure he was raised with a strong sense of identity. Hugh has spoken openly about how they ensured that Oscar was exposed to his cultural roots, introducing him to aspects of his Bosnian ancestry through food, traditions, and storytelling. More importantly, they have instilled values of humility and gratitude in him, despite being the son of one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Jackman has expressed deep pride in how his son has grown into a thoughtful, socially conscious young man. Oscar has been vocal about topics such as mental health, racial identity, and privilege, showing that his upbringing encouraged open discussions about these complex issues. Jackman has admitted that fatherhood changed his perspective on life, giving him a sense of purpose beyond acting. Number 14. Mariska Hargitay. Mariska Hargitay, the beloved star of Law and Order, SVU, always knew she wanted to adopt. After giving birth to her first son, August, she and her husband, Peter Herman, expanded their family by adopting Amaya and Andrew, both of whom are of African descent. The adoption process was incredibly emotional for Hargitay. She was present at Amaya's birth and described it as one of the most beautiful moments of her life. She has been vocal about the deep love she has for her adopted children, emphasizing that her family feels perfect just the way it is. Hargitay has also recognized the importance of raising black children in a white household, educating herself about black history and experiences to ensure that Amaya grows up confident in her identity. She has embraced discussions about race and privilege, making sure that all her children feel equally loved and empowered. Number 13. Ellen Pompeo. Grey's Anatomy star. Ellen Pompeo and her husband, Chris Ivory, share 3 biracial children, Stella Luna, Sienna May, and Eli Christopher. Pompeo has been outspoken about the realities of raising black children in America, acknowledging that it requires an active effort to educate them about their racial identity and prepare them for the world. Stella, her eldest, has already shown an interest in medicine, often visiting her mother on set. Pompeo has shared stories about teaching her daughter about social justice issues and empowering her to understand both sides of her racial background. One of Pompeo's most viral moments was when she called out Hollywood's lack of diversity during a panel discussion. She emphasized that raising black children has made her hyper-aware of racial inequalities, and she is committed to using her platform to advocate for change. Number 12. Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron, the Oscar-winning actress from South Africa, always knew she wanted to adopt. Growing up in apartheid-era South Africa shaped her worldview, making her deeply aware of racial injustices. In 2012, she adopted Jackson, who later identified as transgender, and in 2015, she adopted August. Theron has taken an active role in ensuring her daughters embrace their black heritage, exposing them to African culture, literature, and history. She has openly spoken about the challenges of being a white mother raising black children, acknowledging that she had to educate herself on how to properly care for their hair, skin, and cultural identity. As an advocate for children's rights, Theron has used her voice to highlight the importance of diversity in adoption. She believes that love, rather than race, defines a family, and she strives to give her daughters a childhood where they feel seen, valued, and empowered. Number 11. Vanessa Bryant. Vanessa Bryant, the widow of NBA legend Kobe Bryant, is more than just a businesswoman and philanthropist. She is a dedicated mother raising 4 daughters in the wake of tragedy. Kobe Bryant's death in a helicopter crash in 2020, alongside their daughter, Gianna Bryant, left Vanessa as the sole parent to their remaining children, Natalia, Bianca, and Capri. Vanessa and Kobe had always prioritized their daughters' futures, ensuring they had access to opportunities beyond basketball. Natalia, born in 2003, has stepped into the spotlight as a fashion model, making her runway debut at Milan Fashion Week. Following in her mother's footsteps, she has embraced her identity both as Kobe's daughter and as an individual carving her own path in the world. Gianna, known affectionately as Gigi, shared an intense passion for basketball, just like her father. Many believed she was destined for the WNBA, with Kobe coaching and mentoring her from a young age. Her tragic passing at the age of 13 was a devastating loss, but Vanessa has worked tirelessly to keep Gigi's legacy alive through charity work and programs that support young female athletes. Vanessa continues to celebrate her daughter's milestones on social media, keeping Kobe's memory alive by ensuring his girls grow up knowing the values he stood for. Bianca and Capri, the youngest of the Bryant daughters, are growing up in a home filled with warmth, love, and the powerful legacy of their father. Vanessa has become a symbol of strength, proving that motherhood can be a guiding force even in the face of the deepest sorrow. Number 10. David Bowie and Iman. Born on August 15, 2000 in New York City, Alexandria Zara Jones, known as Lexi, is the only child of legendary musician David Bowie and his wife, supermodel Iman. Despite growing up in a world of fame and creativity, Lexi has chosen to live a relatively private life, a decision largely influenced by her mother. Iman, a Somali-born supermodel and businesswoman, has always emphasized that family comes first and encouraged Lexi to lead a normal life away from the spotlight. David Bowie, whose real name was David Jones, was thrilled to be a hands-on father, ensuring he was present during Lexi's formative years. He wanted her to grow up with stability and a strong sense of identity, despite the chaotic nature of fame. Lexi was raised in a multicultural home, where both her Somali and British heritage were celebrated. While she has been offered modeling opportunities, inheriting her mother's stunning looks, Lexi has pursued her own creative passions instead. She is an artist, poet, and musician, sharing glimpses of her work on Instagram, where she posts colorful drawings, digital paintings, and sometimes snippets of original music. Her artwork reflects her deep emotions, a trait she likely inherited from her artistic father. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos about Little Heard and untold news stories. Let's continue now. Number 9. Peggy Lipton. Peggy Lipton, the stunning actress best known for The Mod Squad and Twin Peaks, lived a life in the limelight, but her most cherished role was that of a mother. In 1972, she met music mogul Quincy Jones, and their connection was instant. 2 years later, they married, forming a powerhouse couple that represented love, artistry, and cultural fusion. They welcomed 2 daughters, Kidada in 1974 and Rashida in 1976. Growing up with 2 creative and highly successful parents, both Kidada and Rashida were immersed in Hollywood and the music industry from an early age. Their home was filled with music, film, and art, shaping their future careers. Despite being biracial, they both embraced their Black heritage, a value deeply instilled by their father. Kidada Jones followed in her father's footsteps, working in fashion and entertainment. She became a celebrity stylist, working with stars like Tupac Shakur, whom she was engaged to before his tragic passing in 1996. She has also worked as a designer for Disney and launched her own projects celebrating Black culture. Rashida Jones, on the other hand, pursued acting and writing, becoming one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. She starred in The Office, Parks and Recreation, and Angie Tribeca, while also venturing into screenwriting and directing. Number 8. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, one of Hollywood's greatest actors, is also a father to 7 children, several of whom are biracial. His first children, Drenna and Raphael, were born from his first marriage to Diane Abbott, a black actress and singer. De Niro later had twin sons, Julian and Aaron, with actress Tukey Smith, followed by Elliot and Helen Grace with his second wife, Grace Hightower. In 2023, he welcomed his 7th child, Gia, with his girlfriend, Tiffany Chen. Despite his tough on-screen persona, De Niro is known for being a gentle and devoted father. He has publicly spoken about the challenges of raising black children in America, acknowledging the racial prejudices they may face. He has been vocal about racism and social justice issues, using his platform to advocate for a better world for his children. His son, Elliot, who has autism, has been particularly close to him, with De Niro working to spread awareness about autism and special needs parenting. His blended family reflects his unwavering commitment to fatherhood, proving that love knows no boundaries. Number 7. Paul Wall. Rapper. Paul Wall, known for his southern hip-hop sound and collaborations with artists like Chamillionaire, is a dedicated family man. He and his wife, Crystal Wall, have 2 children, Will and Noel. Paul has undergone a major transformation in his personal life, shedding over 100 pounds through diet and gastric sleeve surgery. He has credited his children as his biggest motivation, ensuring that he stays healthy to be present for them. Despite being deeply involved in hip-hop culture, Paul has always maintained that family comes first. His wife, Crystal, is a fitness coach and lifestyle influencer, and together they raise their children with strong values and discipline. They emphasize self-expression, health, and education, encouraging their kids to pursue their dreams while staying grounded. Number 6. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie's journey to motherhood has been one of love, compassion, and deep cultural connection. She has always been outspoken about her belief that family is built on love, not just blood, and her actions have demonstrated this philosophy. Jolie, despite her high-profile career, prioritized raising her 6 children, ensuring they had a deep understanding of their roots. Her journey as a mother began in 2002 when she adopted Maddox from Cambodia. Then, in 2005, she adopted Zahara, an Ethiopian girl who quickly became a cherished member of the Jolie Pitt family. Angelina has often spoken about how much Zahara's Ethiopian heritage means to her, celebrating it by maintaining strong connections to Ethiopian culture, history, and traditions. She has encouraged Zahara to be proud of her identity, and in interviews, Angelina has praised her daughter's strength and leadership skills. The family continued to grow, with Angelina adopting Pax from Vietnam in 2007, followed by the birth of her biological children, Shiloh in 2006, and twins Knox and Vivian, 2008, with then-husband Brad Pitt. Despite her separation from Pitt in 2016, the two have remained committed co-parents. Angelina has often stated that her children are her closest friends, emphasizing that they have been the greatest source of joy and strength in her life. Sandra has stepped back from acting to focus on raising her children, stating that she wants to be present for them rather than in front of the camera. She has also openly discussed racial issues, acknowledging that raising Black children means understanding the world differently and preparing them for challenges she herself has never faced. Number 5. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda, known for her legendary acting career and activism, has a deep and complex relationship with motherhood. She has 2 daughters, Vanessa and Mary Luana, and 1 son, Troy. Later in life, Jane took on the responsibility of raising Mary Luana Lulu Williams, a young girl connected to the Black Panther movement. Fonda has often reflected on her regrets as a mother, admitting that she wishes she had been more present. However, she has worked to make amends and rebuild deep bonds with her children, recognizing that love and growth are lifelong processes. Number 4. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock's life took an unexpected and beautiful turn when she adopted her 2 children, Louis and Layla, in her late 40s. Becoming a mother was always a dream for Sandra, and she has often spoken about how she believes her children found her at the right time. She adopted Louis in 2010, shortly after her divorce, describing him as the light of her life. Then, in 2015, she adopted Layla, a little girl from the foster care system. Raising 2 Black children as a white mother, Sandra has acknowledged that there are things she will never fully understand about their experiences, but she is committed to learning and ensuring that they grow up confident in their identities. Number 3. Madonna. Madonna, one of the most iconic figures in pop culture, is also a devoted mother to 6 children, 4 of whom she adopted from Malawi. Her journey into adoption began when she welcomed David Banda in 2006, followed by Mercy James in 2009, and later in 2017, she adopted twins Stella and Esther. Madonna has often expressed how much motherhood changed her perspective on life, and she takes great pride in raising children from different backgrounds. She has worked hard to ensure that her Malawian children remain connected to their roots, frequently traveling back to Malawi and even opening the Mercy James Pediatric Hospital in their home country. While raising 6 children comes with its challenges, Madonna has described it as the most rewarding experience of her life. In 2020, she tattooed her children's initials on her wrist, symbolizing her deep love for her blended family. Number 2. Mia Farrow. Mia Farrow's expansive and diverse family is proof of her tireless commitment to motherhood. Best known for her role in Rosemary's Baby, Mia has 14 children, a mix of biological and adopted kids from different backgrounds. Her journey began in the 1970s with her then-husband Andre Previn, with whom she had 3 biological sons, Matthew, Sasha, and Fletcher. They also adopted 3 daughters, Lark, Summer, and Soon Yi. In the 1980s and 1990s, Mia continued expanding her family, adopting Moses, Isaiah, and Ronan, as well as Dylan and Tam. After her high-profile breakup with Woody Allen, she adopted 3 more children, Frankie Min, Kaylee Shea, and Quincy. Number 1. Ty Burrell. Ty Burrell, famous for his role as Phil Dunphy on Modern Family, has embraced adoption wholeheartedly. In 2010, he and his wife Holly adopted their first daughter, Frances, and in 2012, they expanded their family by adopting Greta, a Black baby girl. Ty has spoken about how fatherhood has transformed his life, making him more patient, compassionate, and aware of the world around him. He has been an advocate for adoption, encouraging others to consider giving children in need a loving home. His bond with his daughters is heartwarming, and he often credits them with giving him a new perspective on life. Which of these white celebrities do you think have an ideal family with their Black kids? Isn't it true that these white celebrities' families prove love knows no race? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on which of these white celebrities you didn't expect to have Black kids. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on topics that might sound controversial, mysterious, and shocking, but are profound and authentic. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.